Our independence is meaningless unless it links up with the reflection of the African continent. And my last warning to you is that you ought to stand firm behind us so that we can prove to the world that when the African is given a chance, he can show to the world that he's somebody. As I said that 10 years ago, I made it point that we are going to treat them in our own African agenda.
Relax and join me as we take a look at the top 5 reasons why Ghana is the second most peaceful country in Africa. Ghana is rated as the second most peaceful country in Africa according to data published in the Global Peace Index Report for Economics and Peace, that is the IEP. This has been a commendable achievement when compared to its neighbors with whom it shares its borders and other sub-Saharan countries. With a fast-growing economy, the country has made significant strides in achieving and consolidating growth. Poverty reduction has made significant progress, increasing the number of working middle class in the country. Ghana is also notably the first country in sub-Saharan Africa to accomplish Millennium Development Goal number 1, which is to halve severe poverty by the year 2015. In West Africa, Ghana is officially called the Republic of Ghana. The country is located to the north of the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean, west of Ivory Coast and Burkina Faso and Togo on the east. The country is the second most populous country in West Africa, behind Nigeria, with a population of about 31 million people. Accra is Ghana's capital and largest city. It hosts other major cities which include Kumasi, Tamale and secondly Takoradi. Having an in-depth look at how Ghana was able to achieve and maintain national peace revealed a lot of their national concept, belief, hospitality and ruling system, and the economical relationship between their regions, most of which extends internationally. Why is Ghana a peaceful country? What are they doing right? These are some of the questions we attempted to answer as we look at the structure of the magnificent country. We put together the best possible reasons why the country Ghana has been able to maintain its peace compared to other African countries. Fun fact, after Ivory Coast, Ghana is the world's second largest cocoa producer and currently Africa's largest gold producer. So let's dive right in and look at the top 5 reasons why Ghana is the second most peaceful country in Africa. Number 1. Ghana has a strong belief in nationalism. Ghanaians are one of the strongest, most recognized patriots in Africa. Their act of patriotism can be traced back to their history, seen in the formation of the Ashante Empire, the Big Six, and the Declaration of Independence. Patriotism in Ghana is never ending, as an esteemed sense of pride can be witnessed in every person that comes from the country. In the present day, this could be attributed to the general economical state that the country is currently in. Ghana is a mid-flourishing country as numerous data shows. The country has had a steady declining poverty rate over the decades. This strong sense of attachment and responsibility often drives communities to not only work towards the well-being of their country, but to ensure its conduciveness for the future generation. As a result of nationalist movement, conventional traditions have been preserved and fostered. A strong sense of patriotism is also fostered by this. Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana's first self-governing president, is a prime example of the determination of Ghana's people. Ghanaians are aware that conflict shatters life and stunt development, as they have witnessed this occurrence in other African countries, most famously Nigeria. It is believed that this motivates them to strongly disapprove of national conflict as much as possible. The idea that nationalism portrayed may be the cause of some issues is not void. Nationalists tend to view foreigners as inferior and bad because of their nationalist tendencies, according to modern political science. Though there have been cases of dismay for foreigners, especially from conflict-plagued African countries, the philosophy of Ghanaians is generally heartwarming and kind to foreigners. This can be observed from the number of tourists that Ghana receives every year. Number 2. There exists mutual understanding between ethnic communities, tribes, religion, and region. According to the 2010 census, the Akan, making about 47.3%, Mole Dagbani making 16.6%, the Air West making 13.9%, Ga Adangwe making 7.4%, Goma people 5.7%, and the Guans 3.7% are some of the biggest ethnic groups in Ghana. Ghana, like most countries, is home to people of various ethnicities, religions, languages, cultures, and beliefs. Each group's identity prides itself in its own tribal and cultural customs, practicing traditions that date back hundreds of years. Though the diversity in their way of life can easily become elements of tribal conflict, the inhabitants of Ghana have learned to peacefully live side by side. It is extremely common for people of the Akan, Ga, and Ewe tribes to enjoy each other's traditions, cuisines, and culture. Intertribal marriage, businesses, diverse political representation are common practices in Ghana. However, as a second most peaceful country in Africa, Ghana is not a perfect country. There is a large spectrum of room for improvement in these issues. Common causes of tribalism keep arising among locals. There have also been accusations that politicians tend to favor communities associated with their tribes far better than others. All these issues are problems that the country hopes to eradicate shortly, as they have been synonymous with major disruptions, riots, and civil unrest if ignored. Number 3. Ghana have had a history of great leaders and good governance. Unlike some other African countries, Ghana has had great luck in the selection of its leaders, right from its liberation from colonial rule, starting from its first democratically elected president, Kwame Nkrumah. Each president elected tends to hold the interests of the citizens at heart. At the time of independence, Kwame Nkrumah declared, "My first objective is to abolish from Ghana poverty, ignorance, and disease. We shall measure our progress by the improvement in the health of our people, by the number of children in school, and by the quality of their education, by the availability of water and electricity in our towns and villages, and by the happiness which our people take in being able to manage their affairs. The welfare of our people is our chief pride, and it is by this that we all will be judged." Unfortunately, his reign was short-lived as he was overthrown in a coup d'etat. The presidential seat was taken by Joseph A. Ankara, whose leadership role was also short-lived. From 1966 until 1981, Ghana was controlled by a succession of alternating military and civilian governments, many of which were characterized by economic instability. From 1966 until 1981, Ghana was controlled by a succession of alternating military and civilian governments, many of which were characterized by economic instability. In the ascent to power of Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, structural adjustments were negotiated and plans that altered many previous economic practices, and by the mid-1980s, the economy had recovered. Aside from economic growth, Ghana has achieved significant progress in areas such as good governance, youth empowerment, and gender equality. To foster an inclusive society, important pieces of necessary legislation have been adopted, and institutional structures have been strengthened. Number 4. Tackling corruption rates among the political system and security officials have been Ghana's top priority. Evidence demonstrates that conflict occurs in locations where people don't trust the police or have access to justice, and where corrupt elites steal people's chances at a decent life. In Ghana, the police are respected in most parts of the country, with an estimated 6 out of 10 people currently supporting the current police system and its proclaimed achievements so far. Political instability and bribery are variables taken into account in these indexes. Due to the arguably low to the medium occurrence of such, the economy of Ghana hasn't been drastically affected. However, this audio does hinder aspects in the life of the middle class and the poor citizens, as study has shown they pay them most. In general, corruption is stifling Africa's economic, political, and social growth. It is a serious impediment to economic progress. Effective governance and basic freedoms like freedom of expression and the ability of individuals to hold governments accountable. Ghana has acknowledged that corruption runs in its system and has assured its citizens it will work towards eradicating it in the nearest future. Ghana has had publicized cases of bribery and corruption from notable people, including a famous expose handled by renowned journalist Anas Aremiao Anas. Number 5. Ghana has had a series of peaceful transition of political power. Another admirable feature of the country is its peaceful transfer of political power among various government entities. As witnessed in many African nations, failure to do so has been one of the primary reasons for national crises, civil wars, and violent coup d'etats. Though Ghana has had several coup attempts in the 1900s, the beginning of the 21st century has been rather different in comparison. Peaceful elections were conducted around the country, with the winner ruled as the President of the Republic of Ghana. The transition of power has also been quite peaceful, with the conceding president stepping down for the newly elected president. There have been none too few disturbances as a result of the elections that are conducted every 4 years. Why? Though there may be countless reasons a country may have been able to maintain its peace, we believe these are among the top reasons the country Ghana has been able to do so. However, they are fairly opinionated and may not represent the actual decisions and policy making in the country. Do let us know in the comment section below if there's any major factor we should consider adding or if we missed something. Do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel to learn things you wish you knew about Africa.